Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Well, guys, as you can see, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. But Shannon Sharpe is speaking out. He's totally upset with Tony Busby, Carly, a.k.a. well, Gabrielle, a.k.a. Carly. He's given her name up. She's evidently been recording him for a while now. Ain't much you can do when you already got your hand caught in the cookie jar. You know, once you start dealing with this kind of scrutiny, it's tough because it's an uphill battle for Shannon Sharpe. Do you guys agree with him speaking out and on this matter? I believe he tried to take the Jay-Z approach. He's trying to fight and trying to do what he can to keep his name clean. But Tony Busby and Jay-Z case was a little bit different in this one. A lot different because Jay-Z didn't even have dealings, I don't believe, with that young lady. She dropped charges and everything else. This one, a little bit different. They got audio, they got footage, they got you on a sex tape with her. It's a lot different. Tony Busby definitely is not a lawyer that you can create credibility with when it comes down to trusting, when it comes down to is he going to be fair and give you a fair shot at whatever you're dealing with him. I don't know that to be true. I just know he's an entertainment lawyer, look like now, that goes against people with assault charges and rape allegations, allegedly. But New York Times reports Shannon Sharpe is accused of rape by his ex-girlfriend. A lawyer for Mr. Sharpe, who hosts the podcast Club Shay Shay, said the sexual encounter were consensual and called the lawsuit a blatant and cynical attempt at a shakedown. Shannon Sharpe, the host of the popular sports and pop culture podcast Club Shay Shay and a former NFL player, was sued by an ex-girlfriend whose accused him of rape and sexual assault during the nearly 2-year relationship. The woman, who is described as being in her early 20s, submitted the complaint anonymously on Sunday in Clark County, Nevada, and is seeking $50 million in damages. She says the lawsuit that Mr. Sharpe, 56, raped her in her apartment in October and January. Guys, you got to be careful. I bet you all kind of money now. If it's, we know that it's likely a money grab. We definitely not up for, if you got raped or if you got sexually assaulted, we definitely we're not condoning that, not on Boss Talk. But we're not also going to adhere to a shakedown, as Shannon Sharpe is saying here. Do you guys think that Shannon Sharpe, do you think this was the right thing for him to do? Again, he sits in front of the camera and he goes back and forth he's trying to figure out a way to fight this. And guys, I can tell you right now, it's not going to be easy because people everywhere is about to start coming down on him. The media going to come down on him. People going to start, and mark my words. Mark my words if something else don't pop up. If something else don't pop up on Shannon, because now, once it's the trickle effect, and I don't know what it'll be, but mark my words, you'll hear they come. They don't come just once. It'd be like all kind of stuff coming out. At this point, people, whoever had an issue with him, going to start to come out. Mark my words, you're going to be like, man, Boss Talk knew that. I'm just telling you, because once they start trying to point the finger at you and they see they got you, other people going to reach out. Tony Busby going to get a lot of calls. It's going down. They're going to be trying to figure out a way to smear his name. And that's how this thing starts. as you all have already been made aware, Shannon Sharpe was looking at a $100 million deal as well, and they coming for him. Once you start any skeletons, they shake them out your closet once you get close enough to the bag. So when you look at what Shannon Sharpe is having to deal with here, hey, if he make it through, he'll be good. But if he don't, he'll be locked up, or either he'll be, out of some money. But they'll find this is just the start of it, is all I'm telling you. And do I think that he done it? It's neither here nor there. I hate to see him in this situation, but once you start getting with these type of people, they're coming for you. As I said on the earlier broadcast, you don't go out here and lay down with these dogs because you'll get fleas. You can't be out here doing anything that everybody else is doing. You're not like everybody else. And I know y'all get upset with me because I want, I want to give them a pass, but it's naive. You're 56, and these people they're not gonna stop coming for you. You got to be extra careful when you're in the position you're in. And I know already you have to be, because they'll come for you and they'll try to make you look bad. You got to be ready to go through the fire dealing with this stuff. Man, I pray that you make it through this, man. It's not going to be easy. But when I look at what you created and the culture shock that you gave when you put all the information on black media out and did a hell of a job, man. I've been rooting for you to win. Now, when you look at this Carly girl, of course we know she's young. It's a money grab, but you could have expected that. Something Ray Charles can see when Stevie Wonder point at it. I say that again. Some things Ray Charles can see when Stevie Wonder point at it. You know already this girl is not really somebody you need to be dealing with when you first walked up on her. Now you having all type of extracurriculars. Y'all watching 50 Shades or whatever and doing all this stuff, man, trying to figure out. And then next thing you know, now it's done turned back on you. Man, this is sad, bro, because you gotta snap out of this. And I see you trying to fight. Jay-Z had the tools to fight with. Jay-Z lawyer was speaking out, not Jay-Z. So I don't know, when you look at Jay-Z, he might have typed some or something, but the way you're setting up in front of this camera and trying to fight this thing, I don't know. I probably would let my attorneys deal with it. I'd stay focused on my show, kept on going. I get it. I know how you guys roll, but hey, man, listen, they don't use this against you. All this stuff, anything you say can and will be used against you. You can believe that. So when I look at Shannon Sharpe and I look at this Carly girl, what do you expect from a 21-year-old, 22-year-old, 20-year-old? What do you expect? They was in her ear from the jump. They seen you coming a mile away. And any other you brothers out there getting money, man, calm down, bro. Because if you get yourself out there in the game, they're going to take you out. You got to focus when you're dealing with what these people are putting up against Shannon Sharpe right now. If you're out here, you got your slip showing, they're going to take you out. So all I'm telling you is, man, I'm praying for the brother. I hope he make it through this. But like I said before, man, I just don't see, being the age you are, dealing with this stuff at this time. You done been through everything from the NFL, from being impoverished, your people looking up to you, your brothers and everybody rocking out for you, your mom, your grandma. You talk about the rain that came through the roof, and she says, son, I just want you to get me a house where when it rain, it don't rain on my head through the house. She just wanted that. And you did that. But now you did this, as far as the way that they're trying to portray it to be. Now, whether you're innocent or whether you're not innocent, I hope this teach you a valuable lesson. I want to see you beat this thing. Hopefully it was just y'all was going through the motions, but these tapes and these recordings and all this stuff that we're hearing, it doesn't look good. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you feel like Shannon Sharpe should have spoke out, or you think he should have let his lawyer speak for him? Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.